Did you know that the average investment property in the Dominican Republic creates a 10 to 15% annual return? Did you also know that the DR has the highest occupancy rates in the Caribbean? Take this multi-unit villa behind me, for example. With 4 separate units, it has unbelievable Airbnb potential. Now, typical occupancy rates in the DR are around 70%, but even at 60%, this villa is going to be making you $5,500 a month. It's a 12% return. So you could invest somewhere like Florida or New York, where a tenant is going to be paying you maybe $4,000 a month for a property that costs you close to $1 million. Or you can double your cash flow and secure yourself a vacation home by investing overseas. Did you know that the average investment
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Great. So we are just about to get started with our call. So again, want to thank everybody for being here. I want to just direct your attention towards the chat. So in the chat, we have posted our contact information. So you can feel free to go in there and jot it down in case you have any questions. And need to reach out to us at any time. We are going to be recording the call, so we can absolutely make sure that we send you a copy for a reference of any of the information that we're going to be covering today. I did my best. There was a few people just hopping in at the end there, and I wanted to make sure everybody had the link to join. So thank you for your patience. What's your contact information? Sherry doesn't see it, so maybe you could post for us.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Okay, here we go. So today we are going to be covering Sosua Ocean Village, which you saw in the intro video. It does look as beautiful and breathtaking as that or more when you see the waves crashing and you're there. It actually has that infinity pool is the largest infinity pool in the DR, the cascading waterfalls, the restaurants, the blue ocean, all of that is there. And the project that we're going to be focusing on that's within this village, this private residential community, is called Laguna City. And we are at the ground, okay, where you guys are having options to buy into the very first set of buildings that are launching in this particular project in Laguna City. It is being sold with our realtor partners in DR. And if any of you guys are on the call, hello. And, we had a great time, and Max and I will be talking to you guys about our time there in DR and what we kind of experienced while we were there. So again, thank you all so much for being here. I'm Stephanie. I am a realtor and a real estate investor with Manor Hill Realty, and I also work in the Caribbean, and my company there is Destiny Realty Jamaica. We are in DR, we are in Mexico, we are expanding all across the Caribbean, and it's really just a passion for myself to help folks get financial freedom, to attain generational wealth, and build their portfolio and really focus on what's important to you, living the lifestyle that that you dreamed of with your family and friends. And that's really what I do. Check here. All right. And we are here with Max.
Yeah, Max Stewart. I'm a real estate investor. I've been licensed for about 12 years or more. I have a passion again, just like Stephanie, for investing in real estate and helping out our community. Big family guy, and creating generational wealth. Just spreading information as best we can so that we can all grow together.
Awesome. So again, welcome. Big thanks to some of our partners, our industry professionals, our industry experts, the lawyers we work with, our brokers. I believe Boyd is on the call. Hi, Boyd. Makeda is one of our lawyer partners in the Caribbean and here in the GTA as well. We've got, I know Trisha, I saw her post her information there on the call. She is a mortgage broker. Perhaps Ian from Realtor DR could be on the call, or Robert. Thank you guys for being here. Our clients, our family, our friends we've been connecting and working with over the years. And some of you may be new. Hi, nice to meet you. Again, so we're going to be focusing on Laguna City and SOS. It's called Sosua Ocean Village and SOV. And we also wanted to let you guys know that there's some really awesome opportunities. This is an amazing opportunity. As I said, it's like the groundbreaking opportunity to be able to buy in. We're focusing on the condos today. There are villas available. There are so many opportunities to invest and own in DR and in the Caribbean as a whole. So if today turns out it's not the perfect timing or not the perfect project for you, don't worry. Get the information, get informed, get educated, and stay in touch, because we will continue to seek out the very best and most lucrative opportunities for you guys. And we want to help you to meet your needs, meet your goals. So today we are going to be going over the details of Laguna City. Of course, the Laguna City is located in, as we said, Sosua Ocean Village in the DR. So we're going to go over some details of that community itself. We will be talking about some of the availability in units and pricing, the deposit structure, return on investment and profitability, which is very exciting. So make sure you guys stay for that information. And we will have time for Q&A at the end. So, feel free to hang out and ask some questions. Definitely encourage you to grab your pens, a paper, take some notes, jot down any questions you have. Max and I will do our best to go through the chat and try to keep up with that. But we do have a lot of information to cover today. So we're going to try to flow through that at a good pace. Yeah, grab our contact information. It's there. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys again for being here. So, Max.
Yeah, so when you think about real estate, the two most important factors that you got to consider that you always hear about in real estate are location, 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 and timing. Well, when it comes to real estate, you can't change its location unless you're going to pick up a house or the land. That's the only way you can change the location, and that's not going to happen. So the location in DR is amazing, and the timing is great. So right now, with what's going on timing-wise in our local market in Canada here, in the GTA, interest rates are going crazy high, and that's affecting what we can do here as investors and homeowners. And that's why timing is a great opportunity for what we can do in DR, which is different, has a different market than what we have going on here. And location, the sun is beautiful. The view, you've seen the videos, and it's a great location to get into right now.
So why the DR? Here's some highlights on the country itself. It has a wonderful, vibrant culture. So when we got there, we had the opportunity to, I think one of the first things we did when we got from the airport, which was maybe about a 15-minute drive or so, was go to the beach. Okay, we went on the beach. We had lunch, and it was just there was families, there was a soccer game playing, people from all over the world were together. The food was delicious, the sun was shining, the water was sparkling. Like it was alive and it was beautiful. Dominican people, very happy culture, and they're very excited to share that with foreigners. You can definitely see a passion. There was folks walking on the beach. There was like a fake little horse that he was riding, and the kids were playing and chasing after him. Just felt really, really great to be there. And again, just one of the best things was having people from all around the world engaging and with each other and just enjoying life and freedom. Gorgeous landscapes, as you've seen from all of the pictures. It is just breathtakingly beautiful. Warm weather year round, and I believe Mac's going to get in some details temperature-wise for you guys. You're definitely getting an excellent price to value, so getting much more for less. And we're going to go over the details of profitability and expenses and all that stuff a little bit later. Definitely a diverse international community. As we said, food security. So in the DR, they produce their own food, and you're having access to all types of produce, fresh fruits, poultry, meat, everything you want is there.
So it's
definitely
very, very
abundance.
affordable. They don't have to import as much food in. So just shopping for your own personal groceries and stuff like that is very affordable when you're there.
Yeah, we definitely found that. Island life, those who love traveling to the Caribbean or have family from the Caribbean, you guys know all about that. It's a great pace, great environment to be in, whether you're just going with your family for vacations or you're spending 2 or 3 months there. It's definitely something you want to be a part of. Amazing beaches, mountains, rivers, ocean. Equantro Beach is this really cool little space that I loved. They were there. They were playing reggae music. Surfers were there. Guys, beautiful.
It's kind of like the hippie beach and has its own culture there. It has its own vibe, which is pretty cool.
Yes, and those who know me, I'm a little bit hippie, so it's great. Definitely a growing economy, so the numbers make a lot of sense. The government is really investing in business and in foreign investors. The tax incentives we're going to cover today are amazing. Booming tourism industry. We're going over numbers today. Stable government, as we said, providing those foreign investors. The outdoor adventure paradise, ATVing, zip lining, horseback riding along the beach through the ocean, all that stuff is there.
Water sport capital of the Caribbean.
Yes, quality of life, as Max explained about the affordability is excellent. Affordable healthcare, excellent internationally accredited schools. One of my favorite things is comparing the price to value, just for lifestyle and investment purposes. You can't go wrong.
Yes, so between the Canada and the U.S. market conditions and what's going on, like I was saying before, interest rates are rising, and we're not sure if they're gonna rise much more, but it is affecting the housing inventory and the prices that we have going on in the GTA. So prices are going up, and there's not very many listings on the market, and they're not moving very fast at all. And we are predicting still a bit more price drops, which is going to make things even harder, and inflation is happening. So we don't have the same tax incentives that they have in DR that we have here. Like we're stopping from foreign investors from coming in and stuff like that, and we have way more tax that we have to pay. So it's definitely a great opportunity in DR for those reasons.
Volume is low.
Volume is low. Okay. We'll try to talk a bit louder. That could be me as well.
All right. Thank you, guys.
So why the DR Republic again? So high accelerated economic growth, 5% year-over-year growth, despite what happened during the pandemic, and the tourism is picking back up again. We went there recently, and since COVID restrictions have lifted, the tourism has just picked up just as good as it was before. There's some more information on that. If you look at the continuous tourist growth, it was the most visited destination in the Caribbean with 6.4 million tourists in 2019. That was just before the pandemic, and about 2.7 million of those were Americans. High capital gain, meaning your property investment is going to keep going up at about 6%. It's a secure investment. High capital growth, raising money, property market is great over there. Strong legal framework. The economy and the legal framework with the government is really good. So there's no restrictions to be a foreign investor or a foreign buyer. There's lots of incentives, and it's a progressive government. So they're looking forward to working with us, and the economy there and the government and stuff is stable. Not a lot of political turmoil over there.
All right. So when I found out about this Confiture law, I got very excited. As a real estate investor, these are the kind of incentives you want to see. For one, land transfer tax exemption, which is usually going to be about 3% of your property value. You do not have to pay that. Excellent. Next would be with regards to your property taxes, which is usually going to be 1%. This you will not have to pay for a period of 10 to 15 years. So that is excellent in terms of your tax savings. They also have incentives when it comes to your deductions and taxable income. So it says an individual can, at the time of filing their taxes, add their real estate investment and obtain savings of up to 20% on their taxable income. Foreigners can also declare their real estate investment as an expense and benefit with the savings on their return. So as you're making money through your Airbnb, we know it's quite easy to go there and open a bank account as well. You don't have to be a citizen to do that. Your Airbnb, your income can flow, you can sell, you can move, you can reinvest. They're really encouraging that for foreign investors, which makes it an excellent environment to do so. With this law, it is applied to foreign investors with certain pre-construction projects. So in Sosua Ocean Village, the developers have this for their other developments and projects within the community. And so they're applying for the same thing at Laguna City. So it's in the process, and it's just another incentive for folks who are going to be buying it.
We also say talk to your tax professional. We're not, tax advisors, but this is the information that we do have. And it's also going to matter about what your tax situation is. How do you plan on, passing your generational wealth to either your family, your kids, or whatever? So what's your tax structure? And there's different options there. So always talk to your tax professional, but there are great tax incentives, and this is also known as a tax shelter. So however you choose to do that, that is your choice.
Excellent. Tax exemptions. All right. So about the DR.
So the DR. DR is the second largest Caribbean island, second to Cuba, and right after that is Jamaica, Jamrock, our place. The Dominican Republic is at the center of the Caribbean, right between Cuba and Puerto Rico. They share the island of Hispaniola, Haiti. It has some really diverse geography that helps protect it from hurricanes. So on the north side, which we're talking about, Laguna is on the north side of the Dominican Republic, and it's sheltered from the hurricanes from all the mountains in the mountainous region over there. So you're not affected very greatly by, when you get hurricanes and stuff like that. So all the stuff that you heard recently and how many times things came up from the south and hit Florida, Jamaica, and everywhere else on the north side of DR didn't have much of anything in terms of damage or anything else like that. So it's a great place. You have lots of beaches. Excuse me, sorry there. And you have the coolest weather. You'll probably get down to like 20 degrees, 25 degrees. It's very temperate all year round. It's awesome.
All right. So in the north coast of DR, this area in Dominican is actually rated #1 for the Caribbean tourism country 2 years in a row. There are almost 700,000 foreign travelers that are coming in, and that was a number on a monthly basis. There are ports as well. So the ports can accommodate approximately 14,000 passengers per day and over 100,000 passengers per month. So looking at it from an investment standpoint, if tourists are your target market, which they would be, owning property in the Caribbean, you have a lot of folks traveling in and to market to, right? So Sua Bay, this is an area where we got to visit. We went on a catamaran boat cruise. Beautiful, guys. The government is investing $20 million into like revamping this particular bay. There's restaurants there, again, like I said, boats, shopping, and all that stuff, and they're going to be just adding even more to it. So that's right in the area of where Sosua Ocean Village is. The surf beach in Quancho, where we went, again, loved it there. There's great waves. It attracts the those involved in water sports. So it is the water sports capital of the Caribbean.
Yes, so the World Bank ranks Dominican Republic as one of the top developing countries for foreign trade. It's not just tourism that is big in Dominican Republic. It's also that they have great mining opportunities, pharmaceuticals, textiles, electrical components that they make from the mining, stuff like that, medical supplies, and tourism, of course. So it's a great place to invest, and it's ranked very high with the World Bank. So your investment is secure. It's a developing country, and it has wonderful sun. And the central bank projected that the economy would end the year on a growth from 6.8% up to 7.1%, placing DR as the fastest growing economic country in Latin America, which is amazing.
So why Sosua Ocean Village? So it is a 160-acre community. It is, it has solar what am I saying?
Solar panels.
Thank you. Solar panels all around when you enter in. It is a gated community with 24-hour security, video cameras, and all that stuff. And when you enter in to travel around, there are shuttle buses which travel every 10 minutes to help you get from your home.
Shuttle buses as well.
Yes,
solar.
Thank you. Where they are, where you're staying, to some of the amenities. So that is an excellent point. Homeowners, when you're entering, you can actually put a barcode on your car, so that helps with the security for entrance and exit. The community itself also has city planning, so the underground cables, so again, not affected by weather conditions. Solar farm, so it provides a backup source of energy. There's water, central sewage system, 24/7 electricity. Again, that's helped with the 2,400 solar panels that are there with the backup generators. There is great internet and cable. ATM is on site. There are restaurants. So in the video at the beginning, which I'll probably play again at the end for those of you who missed it, again, we had a chance to visit that. It's Maria, Laguna, and Santa Fe is the newest one with that huge, beautiful infinity pool, the largest infinity pool in DR. So just stunning amenities that way. There is 4 swimming pools with 1 Olympic-sized pool. There is a gym on site. Also, you notice that in the video, which has views of the ocean. Nice big windows all along one wall with 68 machines at the gym. There's a sports ground, volleyball, basketball, mini football, what's it called? Street hockey. Some folks like to play and do that.
And
yes.
sometimes when you guys go to a resort, and, they have all-inclusive, and you see like they have a gym there and have like a couple old machines or whatever. This is a real gym, state-of-the-art gym with real new up-to-date equipment, not like 3 old treadmills and whatever else. They're all newer treadmills, new equipment. They have boxing room, MMA room, mats, yoga, stuff like that as well. And it's a really nice facility.
Yes, I believe the gym owner was like a Olympic bodybuilder of some sort.
I don't know if he made Mr. Olympia, but he was up and running.
So yes, so definitely excellent, excellent there. What else was really cool was Sosua Ocean Village is also really catered towards family. So a lot of entertainment for kids. There was a safari when you enter for the little toddlers, little ones to play. There's a water park which was amazing, fun for adults and kids. Outdoor playground, a beach, a fishing lagoon, 4 tennis courts. There's a spa. The water park has 6 slides, 10 attractions, and 2 pools. So this community is definitely not short of extremely high-end, top quality, luxury amenities, which you will 100% want to enjoy yourself, with your family, with your friends, all ages, and also definitely very marketable to have access to these amenities for your guests.
Yep. A lifestyle community for family-oriented physical activity, all of that.
So as I said, Max and I visited, and I just wanted to take a moment to kind of like maybe say some of our experiences. So this picture was at Maria, and you can see in the background all the infinity pools. It's not even the largest one. The waves were crashing along the side. It was so beautiful. Max took this picture with his cell phone. Like so amazing. Again, very, very friendly. I loved the lifestyle just from family and just luxury relaxation lifestyle perspective. I would definitely say that this community is one of the best gated master plan communities I've ever seen. Golfing, as I said, the beaches and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, all the other guests were friendly as well. Like, we all said hi to each other as we're going along. Not much pressure at all, like being at some other resorts where, you might be pressured by the people that work there or anything like that. So it was just beautiful. And that's one of the 3 restaurants that are all along on that side of the beach. And you get Sundays. Every Sunday they have a fiesta or a party on one of in the evenings. The one with the biggest infinity pool and the waterfall, Santa Fe.
I love that.
So that's another community thing where you wouldn't have to leave to even, have entertainment and stuff like that. So it's very beautiful.
So Laguna City obviously is within this village, and it's going to be 27 buildings. All of you guys on the call today are having access to buy into the first set of buildings, which is an incredible opportunity. In total, there's going to be 513 units available. They're starting from 109,000. We're going to get into all that stuff. But we just kind of wanted to give you a little overview of what it will look like. It actually is going to have a lagoon going all the way around there with a pool in the center, barbecue pits, and all of that. So just within Laguna City is going to have amenities, and then on top of it, within the community itself, you'll also have access to everything there. So Sosua Ocean Village, they started developing this community about 17 years ago. So you'll see a little timeline here. They started the foundation in 2006. They have built, there's a number of condos, studios, villas. There's lots available to purchase and build a custom home. When I saw the villas, I was like, dream home, this is it. It's really amazing. Like, we can't speak enough of how friendly and the community environment that is there. It's just wonderful. The condo buildings, the first set was Esmeralda, I believe it's called. Those sold out in good time. Oh yeah, it's there on the timeline in 2020. Those have done really, really well. And so this is another sort of, it was almost like, I don't know to say a trial, but it was like just to see how condos would do. They did very well. And now they're doing this big grand Laguna City focused on the studio and one bed condos. So Santa Fe was that beautiful restaurant that opened in 2022, and now Laguna City is the next project. Oh, sorry, is anything else? Also, just wanted to draw attention to where do the property owners come from? Honestly, all over the world. It's so incredible. Folks from the US, from the DR themselves own here, Canadians. We got folks from Russia, Nigeria, Bermuda, Denmark, all over the world.
And you can see from the people that own and the people that were generally in that side of the DR, is very multicultural, and everybody can get along. And not everybody is gonna speak Spanish, so everybody's speaking English. So you can get along well with very little Spanish to start.
Thank you, True. Yes, that people are investing in their own country. Absolutely. Thank you, True, for that. Awesome. All right. Oh, I think I'm just going to mute all again because I think I hear some people in the background. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. All right, made it. So this is again Laguna City itself. We have some video footage that we'll probably pass around. You guys can contact us if you want to see it, of them breaking ground. You can see what they're building around is the actual like little river that's going to be circling or at the center of the sort of communal area, which again is going to have the pool, barbecue pits, and little shops and stuff. No shops. I think it's barbecue pit is there, and gardens and stuff to engage with your family. What's it? Not scooters. They said you're allowed to have little hoverboards or something to go around.
Oh,
remember?
Segways and stuff like that.
Yeah. So great place to just wake up, go walking, enjoy. There's enough, like I said, enough to enjoy within Laguna City itself. They're going to be breaking ground, or they have, spring of 2023. Great construction. So they're going to begin building in the fall, and it's set to be completed in the spring of 2024.
And here's your solar array, and then here's some of the kids' park stuff. Once you come in from the main road over here, great community water park going down, tennis.
And I believe it is like a 7 or 8 minute walk to the beach as well from this spot in Laguna City. The amenities should be set and completed by the summer of 2023. So it's our timelines. Oh yes, there we go. All right, and here we go. It is underway.
Okay, so once you get off the airplane, you're only about 15 minutes away from Laguna City. You're an hour and a half away from Santiago, the center of the island, that major airport over there. You have regular supermarkets, just like any North American supermarket, right in the center of that part of the city. Our realtor partners, the Realtor DR, is right there. That's where their head office is. You're 2 minutes away from their private hospital. You're 8 minutes away, give or take, from Sosua Beach. In Concho, beach surfing, about 10 minutes away. To do the kite surfing on that side of the beach, about 8 minutes away. Playa Dorata Golf, about half an hour away. Bliss Restaurant Fine Dining, 11 minutes away, right across the street, just outside. To Nelson's Restaurant to get local food, which is very affordable. So you can get a chicken meal with rice and veggies and stuff for about $5 Canadian, 3 minutes away. You are central to everything.
All right, so we're going to get into the numbers. I hope you guys are enjoying the presentation so far and are kind of getting a feel for what's happening in the DR and Sosua Ocean Village. All right, so this project in Laguna City is starting from 109,000. I'm going to blow up the numbers for you guys to see a little bit more clearly, but I just wanted to highlight a few things. Obviously, low entry level pricing. All numbers are in US dollars as usual. There's no stress financing. It is builder, the builder is providing financing for those if needed for 50%. It is 6.5% for a 5-year term. There's 3 different condo sizes to choose from, so you can look at the numbers and see which one makes the most sense for you. And we did cover that timeline. So I'm gonna make it a little larger and get into the numbers.
Thank you. We've seen that. Appreciate that.
Thank you. All right. So let's look at the studio there, just the entry level one at 109,000. So overall, $54,500 would be your investment. And then the builder would finance the rest of that for you. So reservations today would begin at $5,000. So you would be able to select a unit that you were interested in, put down the 5K, and it's locked in for you. From there, they are going to put together the promise of sale, which here in GTA area we know as your agreement of purchase and sale. So once you've signed all your docs and you're at that stage, you're going to put down $27,700. Then the next stage, you're going to put down your last chunk will be $21,800. Your mortgage payment on this unit will be $1,066.36, and then the maintenance fee on these smaller studio size is $137 per month. Again, there's 3 sizes available, so you can kind of look through the numbers and find which one is best for you. This is a great investment for you to do on your own, with family, with friends, get together, kickstart, you know, your little business of income, developing your portfolio in real estate. It's definitely a great opportunity. I think what's really great to highlight as well is the financial strength of the project in the community. So again, they have 17-year history. The project is fully funded by the builder themselves from start to finish. They can build it. You know, I don't know if this is a nice thing to say, but you know, they don't necessarily need anybody to buy into it. They have all the funds flowing. We chatted with them and let them know that financing was something that was really important. And so the builder is providing financing for folks to buy into it. So I think all around that really speaks to the financial stability and viability of the project.
And DR itself is investing money into Puerto Plata, as opposed to everybody is already going to Punta Cana. Everybody knows that side. So there's a lot of development and infrastructure and energy being put into DR as a whole and to that side of Puerto Plata.
Yes. Also, just in terms of numbers, you can do like a cash deal, so to speak. So this just lays out what the payment structure would look like for if that's your preference. Some things that we kind of looked into before, and I know Trisha's on the call, you can always reach out to a mortgage broker and see if like doing a refinance is something of your property or one of your investment properties here in the GTA. If they have the equity, you're able to pull out and follow something like a cash payment, so you don't have to worry about any carrying costs in terms of the mortgage going forward. And again, great to do on your own, great co-ownership opportunity. We just wanted you guys to have an idea of expense-wise what those numbers look like.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in the co-ownership opportunities, definitely give us a direct call, contact us directly, and we can let you know what's going on. We do have people interested right now into co-ownership to get into the DR, so there may be an opportunity for you to join somebody after this to get this amazing opportunity in the DR. Some more numbers in terms of a strong rental potential. If you took, I'll just use the top one here, one of the units, 1-bedroom studio at $150,000. We try to use an occupancy rate of very conservative of 60%. It's obviously higher than that. With an annual income, if you have your rent that comes in regularly at $23,000, about $24,000 a year. Your net profitability would be $5,000. That's having electricity costs capped at about $202 a month, your phone and cable, which is great, at $45 a month, and your maintenance is again about $200 a month. So your total overhead is $5,300 with a cap rate of 12%. So I'm not sure if anybody follows cap rate. What would a nice cap rate look like to you? So if you want to put that in the chat, if you're, what would be a good cap rate that you'd be satisfied with, let us know. And having a rental here at Laguna, it's just like running an Airbnb from home. It's very manageable to run an Airbnb in Laguna. If you didn't want to use their property management, which is, world class, they've been doing this for a while, you could use their property management system, or you could do it yourself. Just like, if you have Airbnbs already at home in the GTA or wherever. They have cleaners that are already there. It only costs about $20 per cleaning American to have them come in and do that. They have maintenance people there, electricians that are already there that will help you with your property if you need be. So
Cleaning fee.
the cleaning
But that
fee.
was really cool.
I know, yeah. And if you wanted to have like a lockbox and security through internet, that you can do it all from your phone. So you can, let them in electronically, have, set up how, your system however you want it. And you can do it from there if you didn't want to use their property management. But you could also use their property management to make it a lot easier and just write it off. How is the rent calculated?
So here they said on this particular unit, on one of the larger units, they said the average rate going for something like this would be approximately $109 a night. Yeah, per stay, per night. And then they based it on a 60% occupancy rate. In the beginning, I played a little video. I'll play it again at the end, where occupancy rates can actually be closer to 80%, but we prefer to be conservative with our calculations. Our property managed similar to Canada. The rates I can definitely check in and confirm with you on what the Realtor DR property managers would charge, right? But again, it's simple enough using technology if you didn't want to, which I like using property managers. It kind of gives you a little bit of peace of mind. But again, with technology, you can get your digital lock, you can check in, check out, let the cleaners go in, cleaners set up the space for the next guest, and you're flowing that way. But send me a message directly afterwards and I'll look into that and I'll give you the rates. Okay, so has anybody ever been to the DR before? If you have, make a note in the chat. Let us know, if you had a chance to be there. And also, has anybody had an opportunity to utilize Airbnb before? Let us know if you have or haven't. Personally, when I travel, I absolutely love to use Airbnbs because I find it really gives you a little bit more of an authentic experience. You're there with other folks, you're there with local people, you're getting to eat at the local restaurants, go to the local beaches. Like it's a really, really wonderful experience. You also may have, like these ones, you have your own little kitchen, you can prepare food, your own food if you'd like to go, it's also, I find the pace sometimes being on a resort with all the people and making sure you register for dinners and stuff, it can feel a little bit more hectic. So I love utilizing Airbnb. Again, especially in kind of going with other family and friends as well. It can be, a very affordable trip as well. So that's my personal experience. Let's see. We got a few folks in here. Some people were there. Yes, said it was amazing. It was amazing. Been to Puerto Plata. Wonderful. Punta Cana. Awesome. Yeah, we just had such a great, we can't, speak highly enough of our time.
Reminded me of Jamaica when I first first had it down. Then you're in the countryside, come off the airport, and you get to where it starts to look like the town. And even though we're from two different sides of the Jamaica, it's like, oh, it looks like we're here now. And it was very comfortable when we were going there too. So that's another thing I liked about going to DR. And that was my first time there the other day.
Excellent. Sasha says she's done Airbnb in London,
Yeah,
England. Cool.
nice.
Awesome. Well, it's definitely a great experience to do it in the Caribbean. If you haven't, highly recommend it.
You get the best of both worlds there. So this is like being at all inclusive, and you have the fancy restaurants, and you can pick which one you want to go to in the water side and the parks and stuff like that, and the activities for the kids. We also found as we were looking into the DR in terms of if we wanted to stay there and childcare and education. Childcare is very affordable, and having
Yeah.
somebody to watch your
Mm.
child, clean your home, cook for you, and everything else like that is like fractions on the dollar. To have that, like a nanny, live-in nanny for the month, and whether it's a local person or somebody that's they're even from Europe or wherever, they actually, because the cost of living is so affordable there, they don't really charge that much themselves to live a lifestyle and take care of a friend's kid or whatever that lives in the same Laguna City or whatever like that. So we found that really cool. So if you needed childcare while you were there, while you were visiting, or if you were living there, it is very affordable because they also have the childcare daycares on site that are there as well. So it's a really cool community.
We have just kind of sharing before we even got to putting the presentation together, just talking to other friends and colleagues. We kind of had this little joke like, why are we living in Toronto? When you see the price to value and the lifestyle that you have access to, it's even if you have it for a couple weeks, a month, a couple months at a time, like it's where it's at, guys. It's where it's at. So, yes, yes. Thank you, Sasha. So again, the opportunity to get started is $5,000. Again, it is ground floor. Ground floor. These are the first few buildings in the 27 buildings that are going to be built, and we've gone over the numbers, and that's just really, we talked a lot about the cap rate and annual income and stuff, but you also can keep in mind just growth over time of equity as buildings continue to go. I think, what were we at? 5, 6, 7% in the beginning. We were going over some of the growth. So excellent opportunities, guys. Excellent opportunities here. Here's my little thing. We want to thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to get into a Q&A shortly. We always try to keep our time to about an hour, so I think we did pretty good again today. So thank you so much for spending this time with us today and chatting with us. Yeah, we really appreciate it. We love the opportunity to connect with folks and like see what your needs are and your goals and what you've experienced. We're truly, sincerely passionate about this, about investing and generational wealth and financial freedoms. Truly are. So it's just a pleasure to be able to talk about it and share our passion with you guys. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. You got to take those actionable steps, and $5,000 is what it takes to get involved in this particular project. Definitely, like I said, reach out if maybe these studios or one beds isn't exactly what you need and you love the villas or want to explore some stuff. Let us know. We are here.
The villas are beautiful too. So our partners at DR there, they live in some of the villas. So all the agents there, actually, not all of them, a lot of them live in the villas, whether they rent or they own as well. And whether you're on your rooftop balcony, a lot of them have pools in the back, and it's all friendly. It's very beautiful.
Yes, here's just some renderings of Laguna City to get an idea what the little communal area will look like in the center where the barbecue pits are and stuff. The lagoon, the little river that's going to run around, that little walkway is there for you to enjoy, jog, walk with your family, do the thing, enjoy your active lifestyle. Villas are around the 300s. We did throw that out in the beginning. We're going over the timeline of Sosua Ocean Village. You can buy one of the villas or you can purchase a lot and then custom build, which is incredible. And it's the same like 50% financing available as well. So lots of opportunities to own. Sosua Ocean Village, SOV. It's like top.
The villas are like the bachelor. The bungalow style, open courtyard in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It has like your own personal bar in the open back with your pool in the back as well. So it's made for entertaining. It's a very wonderfully laid out space. You have some of them have on your open courtyard side. like 4 bedrooms. So it's 2 bedrooms on each side, or 3 bedrooms. You have two on one side, a bedroom on the other, and a washroom. And then you have your kitchen, bar area. Then you have your social area and your open courtyard in the middle. It's a beautiful space. And then the whole front side of the bungalow is just your living room, kitchen area. Great use of space, side yard, backyard,
And rooftop.
and rooftop.
So we are going to get into our Q&A in just a minute. So here again is our contact information. Jot it down. Let us know what you're interested in. Maybe Laguna City is your first step of owning an investment property. Again, very, very low cost of entry. You can build up, develop your portfolio, make that 30K per year, and then, consider stepping up and buying something bigger, right? It's all about leveraging, planning, setting goals and whatnot. So we're going to open up for Q&A. Is Makeda on the call with us today? Makeda or Ian on the call with us today? If you guys are.
Hi, Stephanie. I am on the call.
Wonderful.
Hi.
Please say hi.
Hi, guys. Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
guys.
My name is Makeda Bramwell. I am a real estate lawyer here in Toronto in the GTA, as well as in Jamaica. And so if you guys are interested in purchasing properties in Jamaica, you can reach out to me. I am happy to walk you guys through the process of closing. Stephanie and I work very closely together. So we do have this project out of the blue. This is in Discovery Bay in Jamaica. So if you're interested in getting into this, would be happy to do another webinar with you to sort of explain the process of this and how it works. I am able to refer you guys to banks in Jamaica for financing. And so, 10% down is what, right, Stephanie, is where we're at now. And the banks are willing to do up to 90% financing. These are also Airbnb properties. And so, it's a beautiful gated community. You're able to do your Airbnb with this as well. And it's in the North Coast area. So the North Coast side of Jamaica, very close to Montego Bay Airport, about a 30-minute drive, and about another 25 minutes to Ocho Rios. This is a great area, not a project. I'd be happy to schedule something. Stephanie and I can walk you through it. We also have some previous videos on YouTube that Stephanie and I did in the past. And so you can also look at that. But any information regarding Jamaica or just doing business in Jamaica, you can reach out to me. I do have a law firm in Kingston, as well as here in Toronto. So I'd be happy to walk you through the closing or just financing or any information that you need in Jamaica. All right, hopefully that helps.
Thank you. Yeah, guys, we're involved in a lot of projects in the Caribbean, and we just wanted you guys to know what to watch out for, kind of like what's coming next. I'm gonna go back. Can I go back?
We had some good questions too. Is there a language barrier in the DR? No, we found no language barrier at all in the DR from we touched down from the airport and went through. When we were there, like we were saying before, you got to think that because it's so multicultural from so many different places in Europe, where it's so many different languages. So there's America, a lot of Americans were there, a lot of Canadians, obviously, Russians, Germans, British, Spanish, French. You can't speak all the languages, right? So we all spoke in English, and we had a easy time. From we got to the beach, ordering food, everybody pretty much spoke very good English. What you'll get is people trying to figure out more so with Stephanie if she's local, and are you going to get like the local deal, the local wink wink, and they'll test to see what your Spanish is like. But after they give that to you, you just speak English, and it's pretty fine.
I saw someone asking about legal. Let me see what the question was. The legal
stuff.
So we actually have like a full booklet, and we can do a private consultation with you to understand the process. Our legal partner there has been years and years in the field. And so, it's really important that you guys have the proper support all the way through. It's very, very important. So send me an email. I have a copy of that. I can send it out to you, as well as some additional information on the project. So well supported there. Yeah. somebody. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so Makeda, can you put your contact number up again? Yes, you did. All right, thank you. Please, your
There.
contact number again. That's up there.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's right there.
Thank you so much. So Sosua Ocean Village is the builder, like that's their company name. They have this project is 17 years in the making, and we did cover that in our timeline.
Yeah,
Um,
they're Russian investors. They have been, investing for way more than 17 years. That's just this project here. They have other projects on the go. They have more land that they bought that they're developing that they have projected. As you can see from the pictures that we've shown, all of that area isn't developed, and they plan on doing more projects there and have bought more as well. And like we said, they can fully finance the project themselves, and they don't have to worry about it. So the Confortor law, where you can get the tax incentive, you have to meet a very stringent criteria as a builder or developer to even qualify for that. And your money has to be strong, and you have to be able to fund up to a certain amount. And because they've met that criteria so many times, they can offer that. So, just in terms of, are they strong? Are they reputable? Have they been around for a while? Yes, they are.
Yes.
And their projects have been very successful.
And the financing is available. Sure. The financing is made available through the builder. So it's builder financing. It's not through the government. It's, I guess, private, I guess you would say. So, no, I think, yes, maybe that is it. I don't know. Sorry, guys, my power is getting low. Yes. So the financing is builder financing. It's 50% financing. It's something that we chatted with our Realtor DR partners to put in place for folks who might need it. Otherwise, most of the deals that are done there are done cash. And so in our outline, I'm not so good with tech, guys. Oh, here we go, kind of. Oh, and I scribbled over the screen. Sorry about that. But this is what the cash process looks like if you were doing a cash investment, and then if you're doing the financing, this is what the financing looks like. Again, fully funded by the developer is the project, then builder financing is being provided, and then it's 5-year term at 6.5% annual interest rate, and those are the payments based on the unit and floor and stuff that you choose. Is there any other questions? Is there any other questions? I'll go back to the screen with our contact information in case you guys feel a little bit more comfortable kind of asking or reaching out that way. I think we've covered most of it.
And then when you're thinking about investing in DR, what are your future plans for yourself, your family, retirement? This is just a step. How many days would you want to spend there yourself? Would you retire there after you've made your equity and your positive cash flow? Could you do this as a group? Group together. Excuse me, if you know about 3, 4, or 5 friends that, okay, well, we like taking vacations together. We could have, a personal timeshare as opposed to, invest into somebody else's timeshare where you guys get to pick the days that you want a lot easier and make money off of it. Yeah.
And also that point of like ownership, right? You're going on vacation. Well, in this way, you're going on vacation and you're reinvesting into yourself and into your future and into your future generations. So we think all around the opportunity is really great. What do you guys think? It'd be great to, again, get a little bit of feedback if it's something you guys like. Did the numbers make sense to you? Did you like what you heard? We want to thank you guys again for coming out and being here with us. I wish I knew how to erase that scribble. We want to thank you guys so much for your time. It's 12 o'clock, so we're at the end of our presentation. We'll hang out a little bit longer, just in case there's any other questions. And I'm going to play the video. So if you didn't get a chance to see it at the beginning, we'll go over one more time the video of Sosua Ocean Village and a little bit about the return. So I'll play that now. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a very happy Saturday.
Thank you guys. Yes, appreciate you guys as well. And we just spoke to yesterday because we have these opportunities going on, And I think a wonderful thing might be to plan actually a trip to go down there. That's something that we kind of have in the back of our heads. It's one thing to have these webinars, another thing to actually touch ground and kind of see and live the experience. So if you're already planning on having a vacation around a certain time, if that's something that you guys might be interested in, let us know.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah, we were driving last night, and it came to us, and I was like, that would be a pretty cool opportunity to
We
see
talked about
everybody.
that a couple of days ago, Steph. Remember, we were like, we should make a trip down there in February. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just give us an excuse to go.
Please, yes.
Yeah, and sure. You know what? I see some dates out there. People are saying August, February. This is kind of like a new idea that we have. So, we're going to look into event planning so that we can, make this affordable for everybody and talk to our partners down there so that we can have a great experience because it is a great community. It's a great community of people as well, our partners, and they showed us a really good time when we went down there. They took us out. We were on the catamaran. They took us to, it's a lifestyle, 100%. We went to different restaurants. Top-notch facilities of everything, and going back again and giving this opportunity to everybody else as well. I think it'd be a good thing that people could enjoy and get a feel for it. You'd be going on vacation anyways, and if it's something that you want to invest into, it kind of puts things together. So that's something that we're thinking about.
Absolutely. And Sherry, it was good to see you. Thank you. I see Sherry wants to go with us. True wants to go with us.
Okay.
Makeda.
Okay,
All right. Manny's in.
All right.
I know Marlando, our broker, wants to come. All right, guys. Yes.
Okay. We'll look at what it looks like to get a package going and to get some villas available for us to stay. So, hopefully we can, stay as much in Sosua Village as possible for what's available. I'm sure our partners can help us out on working stuff out like that. Or if, we have a group somewhere else at a hotel or a different Airbnb, but I'm quite sure that we can get everybody together on this project here. It'd be awesome.
All right. Cool. I'll turn it up. We'll just end. It's a couple more minutes. It's just going through it, showing you guys, like, I'm sure you saw probably the safari, the water park, the playgrounds. Those restaurants are all along the water. That's the beach, the lagoon. Esmeralda, those little condos there was like their first condos. I don't know what else to point. This is Santa Fe, so this is their newest restaurant, guys. Breathtaking, amazing. Come hang out with me there. That's the large infinity pool with the waterfalls. It was crazy standing there. It was just.
That's where they have the party every Sunday.
Yeah, really beautiful. So definitely reach out to us, guys. Again, we'll hang out a few more minutes. Let us know any questions you have. Again, grab our contact information. If you think you're ready to reserve a unit, it's $5K, and we'll go over the process individually with each of you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a happy Saturday. We're Saturday. Have a happy Saturday. Let's see.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, Tanika.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody.
Someone was asking about villas. And
did you know that the average investment property in the Dominican Republic creates a 10 to 15% annual return? Did you also know that the DR has the highest occupancy rates in the Caribbean? Take this multi-unit villa behind me, for example. With 4 separate units, it has unbelievable Airbnb potential. Now, typical occupancy rates in the DR are around 70%, but even at 60%, this villa is going to be making you $5,500 a month. It's a 12% return. So you could invest somewhere like Florida or New York, where a tenant is going to be paying you maybe $4,000 a month for a property that costs you close to $1 million. Or you can double your cash flow and secure yourself a vacation home by investing overseas. Did you know that the average...
That's it. Thank you, guys. Right. We're just hanging out. So it's everybody's fine.
Bye, guys.
Steph, sorry,
Hey,
I was on earlier. You guys did a great job, and then internet, and then yeah. So, but great work.
awesome. Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say? We're still recording. We can throw it into the videos. Do you have any feedback maybe on the project or your experience in DR? Would definitely love to hear your feedback or input.
Yeah, no, I think the big thing is that, as you were mentioning in the call, with the conformateur laws and the foreign ownership structure that the government has in place, that there's nothing like that in the hemisphere, and the fact that it's probably one of the top three most undervalued markets in the Caribbean, provides a huge upside, and just do your research and validate everything that's been shared on the webinar today, because once you do that, you will see what many sophisticated investors have seen, and you'll understand why they're putting money and investments down here in the DR.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Ian.